Hello friends, myself Praveen MB, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Sri D. Devaraj Aras, Government First Grade College, Hunsuru. In this session, we are going to see Dijistral's algorithm. This is a part of a computer network subject of BSc Computer Science 6th semester course of University of Mysore. So before getting into Dijistral's algorithm, let us find the shortest distance from node 1 to all other nodes through our intuition. Intuition means with our logic, with our own logic, let us try to find the shortest distance from node 1 to all other nodes. So there are 6 nodes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and between those nodes there are paths. This is one path, this is second path, like that. So this is a weight. Weight can be anything. Here we can assume the weight can be the distance between the node 1 and node 2, or even we can assume it as a time required in hours to go from node 1 to node 2. So with this basic knowledge, let us try to find the shortest distance from node 1 to all other nodes. The shortest distance from node 1 to all other nodes is called as shortest path tree. So now from node 1 to node 2, I have a weight 2, right? So with a 2 weight, I can go from node 1 to node 2. Similarly, from node 1 to node 3, I have a weight 4. Node 1 to node 3, I have a weight 4. And if I want to go from node 1 to node 4, there are 2-3 paths, right? One of them being from 1 to 2, from 2 to 4. So I need 2 plus 7, it is 9. I may need a 9 weight if I go via node 2. If I go from 1 to 3, 3 to 2, from then 2 to 4, then 4 plus 1, 5 plus 7, 12. So I may need 12 weight if I go via 2 and 3 and back to 1, right? Similarly, if I want to go to 5, I may go via 3, that is 1 to 3 is 4, 3 to 5 is 3, 4 plus 3 is 7. Or I may reach 5 via 2 and 3, that is 1 to 2, 2, and 2 to third node 1, that is 3 units. So 1 to 3, if you want to come, you can take this route via 2 and you will get a weight 3 here. That 3 plus 3, 6. So to reach to node 5, you may also need 6 weights. Now this 6 is lesser than 7. So instead of taking from 1 to 3, 3 to 5, I could very well take the route from 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 5, because this is lesser. This, if I come from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 5, it needs 6 weights, whereas if I come from 1 to 3 and 3 to 5, it takes 7 weights. So similarly to all other nodes, I can get a multiple paths to go to that node, but I need to choose the least one. I need to choose the shortest path from which I can reach to those corresponding nodes from 1. With our own logic, we are trying to find it, right? So usually what we will do, we will take any node, we will try to find the different paths leading to that node and then try to calculate the weight on reaching through all the nodes, through all the paths. Then we will take the shortest path, right? So that is one way, and that is a brute force method, finding all the paths and then calculating the weight on each of them and then getting the shortest path. So instead of this, Dijistral came with an algorithm. That algorithm is called as Dijistral's algorithm, and this is used to find the shortest path from one node to all other nodes. What is the Dijistral's algorithm? It's an algorithm for finding the shortest paths between nodes in a graph. That graph may represent road network or any other network for that matter. So it was conceived by a computer scientist Edgar W. Dijkstra's in 1956 AD. And this Dijkstra's algorithm works on both directed and undirected graphs. What are directed and undirected graphs? This is a directed graph because this is a direction. Here, if you see from node 1 to node 2, you need a weight 5 and the path is going from node 1 to node 2. There is a direction for this. You cannot come from 2 to 1 because there is no direction here. The direction is only unidirection and that is going from 1 to 2. This kind of graph is called as directed graph. Whereas if you see this is undirected graph because there is no direction along this path. One can go from node 1 to node 2 or they can come from node 2 to node 1 with the same weight 5. You can assume this as a bidirectional, going here and also coming here. So this is undirected graph. Then let us see how the Dijkstra's algorithm works. Here first we have to initialize all the nodes distances to infinity. We'll first assume that no nodes are reachable. Okay, so we initialize the nodes to infinity in the first instance. Then we'll pick up a first node. We can call it as a root node as well or local node. We'll first pick one node. You can pick any of the nodes, but here I am taking a node 1 as a starting node or a root node or a local node. All three are same. Then once I take this node 1 as a starting node, I need to find the neighboring nodes and calculate the distances to reach them. So for node 1, 2 and 5 are adjacent or neighboring nodes, and to reach to node 2 I need 2 units, and to reach 5 I need 5 units. If the weight that you need is lesser than the previous existing value, previously infinity was there, now since you can reach node 2 through weight 2, this 2 is lesser than infinity, you need to update the weight as 2 for the second node. Similarly for the fifth node, weight will be 5. That's what it is saying. Pick the first node and calculate the distances to adjacent nodes. Once you calculate the weights on adjacent or neighboring nodes, then you have to next pick another node among these neighboring nodes which have minimum distance, right? Among this second node and the fifth node, second node has a weight 2 and fifth node has a weight 5. So among 2 and 5, 2 is a minimum value. Thus the algorithm would select second node as a next node, right? That's what it is saying. After you find the distances to adjacent nodes, pick next node with a minimal distance. So I selected the second node. Then calculate the adjacent node distances and update the distances if they are lesser than the existing value. Once you pick up this node 2, you have two neighboring nodes to this, that is third node and the fourth node. Here to reach to node 3 from 2, you need 4 units. So to reach to 2 from 1, you need a 2 units. So now the weight required to reach node 3 from 1 would be 2 plus 4, that is 6. And similarly to reach to the node 4, already 2 units is there here, then plus 1, that is 3. So you need 3 weight to reach to node 4 from node 1, right? I am updating it only because whatever the weight I calculated are lesser than the existing value, that is infinity. And this step the algorithm has to repeat. That's why repeat steps 3 and 4 until all nodes are picked. Once all nodes are picked or selected, then you would have got the shortest path tree. Alright. Now among this node 3, 4 and 5, node 4 has a minimum distance. So next I will select that. Once I select that, from there the neighboring nodes are 2 and 3. 2 is already selected or visited. So the remaining is third node. I have a weight 3 on node 4. To reach to node 3, 3 plus 6 would be 9. I should not update the 9 because 9 is not lesser than the existing value, which is 6. Yes, I hope you got it. Then let us solve a problem on this. In this graph, let me take a starting node as 1. So initially initialize all the nodes to infinity, and starting vertex is 1. If I take one as a starting vertex or starting node or local node or root node, then to reach to node 2, I need a weight of 2, and to reach to node 3, I have a weight of 4. I am updating that because previously all are initialized to infinity. Since node 2 having infinity previously, but since it can be reached with the weight 2 from node 1, and since 2 is lesser than the previous value infinity, I am initializing or I am calculating and updating the value 2 to the node 2. Similarly for the node 3, right? So from node 1, if you want to go to node 1 only, then this is 0. But if you want to go to node 2, you have to have a weight 2. And to go to node 3, you have to have a weight 4. And node 4, 5, 6, you don't have any direct connection. So you don't know, put it as infinity in the first step. Now among these 2 and 3 which are remaining, already 1 is visited, so leave it off. Then among 2 and 3, these 2 nodes, select the node which has a least value. 2 and 4, among this 2 is a least value for node 2. So let's select that. If I select the node 2, then find the neighbors of the node 2 and update the values, right? So here now I have selected the 2, right? And 1 and 2 are already visited, so no need of any updation for them because those are already visited or picked or selected. So now from 2 to 3, I have already weight 2 and there is a weight on path, that is 1. 2 plus 1 will be 3, but previous is 4. 3 is lesser than 4, so I have to update it, right? So I am updating it to 3 and put the value onto the table as 3. Now to the node 4, already 2 is there, plus 7, 9. So 9 is lesser than the infinity. Update the 9, put the 9 in the table. And 5 and 6 are not neighbors of node 2 and they are not directly connected, thus we will keep it as infinity. So now among these nodes, 1 and 2 are already visited. Remaining is node 3, node 4, node 5, node 6. Among these, the node with the minimum distance is 3 and the value is 3. So now select the third node. And now since node 1, 2, 3 are already visited, their value would remain same. Now from 3, the neighboring nodes or the adjacent nodes are 1, 2 are already visited. The 5th node is not visited. Node 5 is reachable with the weight 3 plus 3, that is 6, right? And node 4 is not adjacent node to node 3. Thus node 4 would remain same, but whereas for node 5 the weight would be 6, right? So update the same thing in the table. And node 6, there is no direct contact or there is no direct connection or a path, so keep the previous value, that is infinity. So now among 4, 5, 6 which are not visited, select the node with the least value. So node 5 has a least value which is 6. So select the next node as the node 5. once I select the node 5, already 1, 2, 3 and not 4 but 5 are already visited. So put their value as it is. Let us calculate the neighbors of node 5. 5 has neighbors 4 and 6. 6 plus 2 would be 8. 8 is lesser than the 9. So update the value to 8 and update the same thing in the table. Right? Then from node 5 to node 6, already 6 is a weight plus path weight is 5. 6 plus 5 would be 11 and 11 is lesser than the infinity. So update value as 11 and update the same thing in the table. Now among these nodes 4 and 6th node are only those two nodes which are not visited. Among nodes 4 and 6, the node 4 has a least weight which is 8 compared to weight of node 6 which is 11. Thus take the node 4. Once you take the node 4, as node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are already visited, just update their node as it is. And now let's find the neighbor and update the values. For node 4, node 6 is a neighbor and node 5 is also neighbor, but node 5 is already visited. So from node 4, which has a weight 8 plus 1 path weight would be 9. 9 is lesser than 11. Thus update the value to 9 and put the same value under the table. Right? Now only node which is remaining is 6. So select the 6, and since if you select 6, all nodes are visited, thus put the all values down in the table. With this, what we found is the shortest distance from starting node 1 to all other nodes are, if you go from node 1 to node 1 only, the distance is 0. If you want to go to node 2, the distance is 2. If you want to go to node 3, the distance is 3. If you want to go to node 4, the distance is 8. If you want to go to the node 5, distance is 6. And if you want to go to node 6, the distance is 9. The distances are minimal distances. Thus, these are the vertices and the distance, this is a minimal distance that is required to reach to corresponding vertex from node 1. So now let's see what are the applications of Dijistra's algorithm. So it is used to find the shortest path. As you know, we can find the shortest path tree through Dijistra's algorithm. And next, it is used in the geographical maps, that is your Google Maps. In the Google Maps, if you search the route or the path from Bangalore to Mysore, there would be different paths, right? One is coming via Ramnagar and Mandya to Mysore. Other path would be from Yadiyuru, Kyarnagar, Mysore, right? And there would be another through Hassan also. Bangalore, Hassan, Mysore. So there are different paths it would show, but it would highlight the shortest path. Thus, even in the geographical maps also you could use Dijistra's algorithm. And also it is used in IP routing. So if a packet has to be transferred from one computer to the another computer, then it needs to go through the shortest path. In that case also, to route the packet, you can use the Dijistra's algorithm. Also, it is used in the telephone network. So these are some of the applications of the Dijistra's algorithm. Hope you understood the Dijistra's algorithm and enjoyed the class. Thank you. Happy learning.